it's Jessii Vee. And as you can tell by the title of today's video, today we're going to be continuing our creepy crayon series, this time talking about the gold crayon. Somehow I still keep getting stories from you guys, so thank you so much. By the way, do you like how my arms are on this shirt? I feel like a butterfly or like a bat. I've been walking around the house like this all day, literally. Before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that we have so many new Halloween plushies on the website. I'm so excited. And these plushies are only $8 and they are so cute. We've got a little black cat with a fluffy tail and we have a mummy and they're so cute. Look at them. Look at their eyes too. They're almost like enchanting. This one is named Oleander. This one is named Tattered and they're ready for you to take them home. Then we have two new dragons. Dragons are like one of my favorite things we have on our website. So we have the little small one, we have the large one. They are named Grindel, which I love. And they're just so shimmery and sparkly. And the eyes on these are also so cool. I just can't get over it. This one actually might be my favorite. Look, we have a giant pumpkin squishy and I'm telling you, it's the squishiest thing you've ever felt. It can also act as like a pillow. Like this has been on my bed and I love it. Perfect Halloween decoration, perfect little plushie. I love the eyes. So if you would like any of these new items, I have linked them all down below. We also have 100 mystery boxes left. Still golden tickets to be found, so I will also link those down below in the description for you. All right guys, so let's get right into today's video talking about a story of the gold crayon. This one is called Golden Hair. This story comes from one of my subscribers named Alicia, so thank you Alicia. She said that something really scary happened to her when she went to theater camp one year back when she was around 8 years old. She had been begging her parents to go to this camp ever since she can remember because she loved to sing and dance and dress up in different outfits and costumes, and she knew that this camp was very expensive to go to. So when her parents finally told her that she would be going on her 8th birthday, she was so excited, so grateful, could not wait to go here. Now she made friends almost right away and was told that over the 2 months that she would be there, they would be putting on this production for everyone's parents to watch at the end of the summer. I actually kind of went to a theater camp, I think back when I was like 13 years old. I absolutely hated it. I know I seem outgoing on camera, but in real life, I'm like more of an introvert. But we put on this sort of musical and I remember dancing to the Witch Doctor song. Do you guys remember that song? I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Yeah, I was like up on the stage like dancing to that and I hated it the whole time. Anyways, back to the story. So Alicia remembers the stage being so bright and fun to be on, but as soon as she stepped off, backstage was so dark and there were so many long, dim corridors that she had to run through to get to the change rooms. And one of the days that she was there, she was running down one of the long, dark hallways when she stopped because she saw something very strange at the end of the hall. It was a man standing there with a pale face with black X's over his eyes, a black suit, and this big curly gold hair. Even in the dark, she could see the shimmer of his gold hair. And she just thought that maybe he was a part of the play. So she just waved at him and he slowly waved back at her. And when she went to walk up to him to introduce herself, he quickly ran away into the darkness. Now this would happen on almost a daily basis. She would practice on stage and as soon as she went off stage, she would see him in different parts of the darkness of these hallways. And he would just never dare to get close to her, which she found extra strange. So one day she went up to her drama teacher and asked her who this strange clown-looking man was. And her teacher's face looked like it drained of blood when she asked the question. Her teacher told her that there was this legend in the theater about the clown man. She said that in the 1950s they were putting on this circus-type musical production, and during a rehearsal he was lifted up on a swing that wasn't properly attached to the ceiling and he suddenly fell to the ground and died instantly. He was lying on the stage floor with his eyes wide open, unresponsive, and one of the stage managers ran over to quickly shut his eyes, not realizing she had black paint on her fingers from painting some of the stage stage decorations. So it left what looked like sort of black X's over his eyelids. And instead of all of them canceling that night's show to show respect for his passing, they still decided to go on with this performance without him. And almost every single person that was in the musical saw the apparition of the clown man in the darkness of backstage, with his golden hair shining brightly in the dimness, and he looked like he was crying. So Alicia decided after hearing that story that this clown man needed to be properly remembered and respected. So she sat down with a large piece of paper and a box of crayons, and she began to draw the spirit that she had been seeing. And she made sure to pick out the gold crayon to draw his hair, and it took up most of the page. And she then had it framed and placed on the wall backstage for everyone to see. And she told me in her messages that to this day, this is still there. And apparently after every single performance, when all the actors are walking off stage to go back down the hallways, they would kiss their hand and place it on the crayon drawing as they were passing it. And since that crayon drawing went up on the wall, people don't see the apparition of him crying anymore. It's like he's at peace and he's passed on, feeling finally remembered and respected in the theater. And that's how that story ends. Honestly, I know it's sort of short and almost sweet, but sad in a way. I did feel like it was creepy when I was reading the part about her seeing him for the first time in the hallways, but the more that you read on, you realize it was just a normal person in a theater show who had a tragic accident. And what they should have done was cancel the show in remembrance of him and then maybe mention him when they put the production back on. They just went about it the wrong way, and his poor spirit was unable to move on. I feel like a lot of the crayon stories that I've been telling lately have been really sad and sort of like this. And so I'm trying to think, we have the silver crayon left we can do, and maybe like a rainbow crayon or something. So definitely, if you guys have any more stories, message me on Instagram. It's the easiest way to reach me. It's just Jessii Vee. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story, even though it was kind of sad, but we are coming to a conclusion of our crayon series. Just 2 more, guys. But I hope you enjoyed today's video and have an awesome rest of your day. And don't forget, if you would like any of our new Halloween plushies, I have linked them down below. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!